My name is Debbie Casey, and I am a high school psychology teacher. I would like to share with you my experience during a school shooting that took place 2 years ago. On that day, it was a normal day. Kids came in, they were all getting settled in for class. We were getting ready to do some reviews, and I was at the chalkboard when we heard the first gunfire go off. And I really wasn't sure that's what it was. I didn't know maybe if it was firecrackers and, some kids were throwing a prank and tossed them out in the hallway. So I started heading towards the door, and it quit. It was silent. So I kept going, and I was getting ready to go look out in the hallway when I heard pop, 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 pop. And it was right next door, the class next to us. So I locked the door, and I got the children as far as I could up against the wall. There was a window in the door that you could see in and out of. And so I was trying to get them out of his line of sight. So we were just crammed up against this wall in the corner. And everybody was being so quiet. And then we heard the door handle start shaking. And I heard some of the girls start whimpering. And then all of a sudden, it was boom! Glass went flying everywhere. I couldn't hear anything. But I was looking around, and I could see the terrified faces on the children. And all I could think of was, I have no way to protect them. I have no gun. I have no taser. I don't even have any pepper spray. The only thing I could do was stay calm and try to keep them calm. And then it was pop, 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 pop. He stuck his arm through the window that he blew out, and he was shooting into the classroom. I could hear the kids were just screaming and screaming, and I will never get that out of my head. So as soon as he got silent, I went and I checked on all the students, and we did have 5 that got shot. So I got some of the other kids to go get towels or tissues, paper towels, anything that they could find that we could use to press on the wounds to try to slow the bleeding or stop it until help arrived. And finally, what seemed like ages, we heard the sirens. And when they got to us, they got all the wounded out first. And then they told the rest of us to run as far and as fast as we could. So I was last, so I could make sure everybody made it to safety. And then everything after that, it was just a blur. And finally, reality came back, and the fogs lifted. And I had these questions that just kept running over and over and over in my head. Like, what could I have done different? Should I have let them run instead of lock the door? Why would these students kill other students? And I don't know. I don't know what the answer is to gun violence. But I know that what we're doing right now is not working. But we cannot stop. We cannot give up hope. We have to keep trying to make this world a safer place for you, for me, for our children and our grandchildren, and for future generations. And until then, we must stay vigilant.